Oh man, check out this amazing lighting, guys. Lighting is not so amazing. You guys didn't get the joke. Because I'm recording this on my computer, because, my flip is out of batteries, and I haven't for 2 weeks, and I haven't gotten to charge it. And, yeah, now it says it's fine, and I know in the next 2 minutes it's gonna shut off, because that's what keeps happening. I get right into the middle of the vlog, and it's like, done. Sorry, no more vlog for you. Anyways, you like my crown? My crown, it's from China. Everything's from China. It's not even that exciting. But what was I talking about? I was going to talk about something. One, oh yes, sorry for not updating for like 23rd. I think I uploaded my last one on the 29th of December. 3 weeks. Sorry for not updating, guys. I said I was going to try and get one of these up every week. It's not like I've had nothing to film either. I've been pretty busy. I've been a busy guy. But, yeah, I didn't have this for 2 weeks, my flip, and, well, obviously I could have just sent it on here, and, I've been kind of lazy, too, yeah, so, like, I mean, what's gone on my life since the last vlog? New Year's, I didn't party too hard, partied around 6 out of 10, I usually like to go 7.5 or 8, that just sounded really douchey, didn't it? Yeah, I like to party hard, bro. Party hard. I'm wearing my Hurley shirt anyway, and my crown, my bro crown. No, not really. It's not a bro crown. It's just a normal crown. Let's move so the lighting's better. Sit against the door. Sit against the door. Sit against the door. And I think that just like screwed up the frames or something. Oh, door. Yeah. So after that, oh yeah, I went to Governor Jerry Brown's inauguration. That was pretty fun. I was gonna film that. I was gonna film me going there, looking snazzy in my blazer and everything, but I didn't because I either forgot to or I didn't have time. Or one of those two things. What else? I'm really bad at remembering. I feel like something else. Oh, I went skiing last weekend. Pretty great stuff. Skiing was fabulous. It was actually really warm. It's been like for the first like half of January, it was ridiculously cold, and then it got ridiculously warm. Like right now, it's like 5 p.m. And it's like 65 degrees. Pretty awesome. Just makes me actually want summer that much more. Because it's getting light later, and I'm just like, and like. I'm just finishing the first semester of school, and I'm like, okay, I got a good like 3 or 4 months till summer. 5 months actually. Not 3 or 4. Stop flattering yourself. No, we got 5 whole months till summer, boys and girls. And I love summer, and I hate it when the world teases me with fake summer like this. Makes me feel awful that I'm just studying for my freaking first semester finals, which are next week. Yeah, Sunday night. I've been studying for finals for the past, what, 30 something hours. Actually, not really. I've been talking on Skype slash studying a bit, not that much. When I should be studying, yes. Yeah, so I got finals next week. That kind of blows. I've been too lazy this weekend to record Crystal. Because I've been studying. Pretty much I've been procrastinating for studying, so I pretty much haven't gotten anything after I was going to study, except for this, because I kind of was just like, screw it, I'm not going to be studying. So, yeah. And I've been going on for 4 minutes and 15 seconds, and I was gonna tell a great story. Yeah. So I was at my friend's house Friday afternoon doing my thing, just, whatever kids do on Friday afternoons at their friends' houses. You know, hitting the crack pipe, no big deal. Nah, that's not me. Yeah, dude, I was doing opium. Do I look like a crackhead? It's all about the opium. Crown. Only people who do opium wear crowns. That's not the point of the story. And I think the front of the crown's right here. Oh yeah, that feels better. I got the bear on the front. It's a birthday crown, actually. It's got Chinese on it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so I was chilling Friday afternoon at my friend's house, hitting the opium, like the opium tube, the opium cylinder. I don't know. I don't know what they call them. Anyways, I was at my friend's house Friday afternoon, not actually doing opium or crack, and I got a text message from a number that I did not recognize. It's an area code I do recognize. It's near me. It's not my area code, but it's near me, and I realized that and then the person said, hey, you guys probably know my name is Alex. People are like, oh my god, you said your name, and it's like, I put it on my channel. I don't attempt to hide my first name because it's ridiculously common. If like my first name was Abubakari or something, I would hide it because there are like two Abubakaris. There's probably 0 white Abubakaris, so that would screw me over right there. So I got a text. January 21st at 3:24 p.m. Al pal, I miss you. This is Katie, smiley face, smiley face. Actually, no. It's parenthesis, this is Katie, or, the one that, begins. I don't know if that's I think that's an open parenthesis. This is Katie, smiley face, closed parenthesis. One smiley face, to be precise. And so she's obviously looking for a guy named Alex because Al Pal is just not. I'm a very open-minded person. Honestly, Al Pal is kind of not the most heterosexual way to say such things as Alex. It's not the most heterosexual name for Alex. It's the least heterosexual name for Alex, actually. So I said, "Oh, Katie, who's Katie?" And then she said, "Oh," and then she gave me her last name, and so we're like, "Oh, yeah, I actually don't know you." And then I asked her, I said, "Will you go to this dance with me?" Like this, it's kind of like a junior prom, but it's not, and it's in like 2 weeks. And I said, "Hey, want to go with me?" And she said, "Oh, yeah, I'll go." And so I just started messing with her, and she was like going along with it. And then she's like, "I'm really old," and I'm like, "Yeah, right. You're probably just some high school girl who lives like 20 minutes away from me or whatever, like half hour away from me." And so I tell her to add me on Facebook. Actually, I gave her my friend's name, and I tell her to add him on Facebook because I'm seclusive like that. I don't know, but yeah, and we look at her, and she's I mean, she's okay looking. She's somewhat attractive. But she is 23 years old, and she goes to college like an hour away from me, which just cracked me up. And so I wasn't actually serious about her going to the dance with me, and so I said, "Hey," and I said, "Seriously, you want to go with my good friend?" And she said, "Not really." And so I convinced her. I said, come on, do it." And she said, then I convinced her. She was like, "Oh, like if I can get a place to stay with my friend who lives near you, I'll go." And so I said, and I'm just like, this is gonna be the funniest thing because it's this random 23-year-old girl who's gonna show up, probably drunk, to this formal dance at our school to be my friend's date, and it's gonna be the funniest thing ever because we've never met her, and it'll be hilarious. Oh, and she's dating a black guy. Just putting that out there. So I don't think he's not gonna, get any. And so, so we're texting back and forth, and like, today she texts me out, she says, I don't know if I can do it. It's a little creepy, because I'm like 7 years older than you guys, because that's just kind of weird. But I said, "Oh, but it won't be weird if you're drunk." She's like, I'm not quite sure. And so then her friend is now like, then she and her friend see my other friend. They're like, "Oh wow, he's actually pretty attractive for a 16-year-old." And I'm like, this is pretty hilarious. But obviously I tell them that my friend is swings the other way. It's kind of not he's not a woman type. You know what I'm saying. And they said, oh, and then I told them about this other friend of mine. Because, I mean, they're not ugly, but I just felt like screwing my other friend over. And this is probably getting really confusing, isn't it? Uh, yeah, I like the birthday crown. Yeah, so I don't know if I communicated it correctly. Communicated it correctly, but it was hilarious for us because just the sheer ridiculousness of it. Yeah, so I'm still texting with her. She texted me like 20 minutes ago, and I don't know if I'm just gonna end this because nothing's, this is she's not gonna go, and now it's boring. Because if we could actually convince her to go, that'd be the funniest thing. Yeah, and I still don't have a date myself. Couldn't have come at a worse time for me because usually I have my eye on like a couple women that are like, it's like, oh, I'll ask one of them, but I actually have nobody I'm specifically more attracted to than the vast number of ladies perforating my vicinity correctly. That was dirty, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, so I don't know who I'm gonna go with. I still gotta ask my creative writing teacher. As a joke, I'm not serious. I don't have a crush on her or anything. I don't think. Yeah, so I gotta ask her, and then I need a backup, of course. She's gonna say no, obviously, but I like to pretend she's gonna say yes, and it'll be funny. But yeah, I need backup, and I don't know who I'm gonna go with. And it's not like you can suggest names because you don't know anybody who I know. Ha ha, sucker. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. That very funny story that you might not have found that funny. And what I've been up to and why I haven't updated recently. Um, yeah, so I should update more often. I actually just gotta charge my flip. It takes like 6 hours to charge, and I get like 2 hours of battery life. Battery life. And I thought I charged it today, honestly, for like 6 hours, but it died within like 30 minutes. So I'm pretty sure it didn't actually charge. I don't know if I actually know how to charge it still. Anyways, I will see you guys next time when we do other things, and I will tell you all about how me asking lots of... I should just film myself with like a hidden camera asking women to go to the dance with me. The ball with me. And just ask him in ridiculous ways, you know. Quiet moment for all the people who have loved and lost. Okay. I look stoned, but I am not. We'll see you guys next time. Let's see if I can get this right. Almost there. Yes, there we go. Alright, I did. I'm happy with myself now.